Before they vanish completely, I will reach the nihility's end. I wish to mourn the departed, weeping like rain, to swell the crossing stream. As the tide arrives, leading you back home. What is this place? A gigantic black hole. Have I...
Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
Feeling lucky. Feeling lucky.
What is this place? A gigantic black hole. Have I...
Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
Feeling lucky. Feeling lucky.
So separated into trade and residential.
Though both dreamscapes have distinct, but there's no...
Take a right turn.
Not coming with it?
The Astral Express likely needs room for some internal...
Sure. Let's reconnect later. Letting her go was the right decision. Further observations are needed before we decide whether to trust her. But first, there's someone I need to talk to. Let's go. Not exactly. I've only met him once. Look, over there. The Reverie Hotel's bellboy. How did he end up here? And right after Miss Acheron severed the butte. We'd better check, just to be sure.
Trash can is perfect for me. And perfectly legal for me to stay.
Huh? You're the guest from before. We meet again! And a new friend. Forgot to introduce myself. I'm the hotel's bellboy, Misha.
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream. Oh. And...
Tick-tock! Old friend and new friend! Let's high-five!
Your, memory zone meme?
No, Clocky is a good friend of mine. We all live here. How did you two get here? This dreamscape isn't supposed to be open to the public. I wonder if it has something to do with Sleepy.
So, this is You're home?
Yep. After my work in the beautiful dream ends, I'll go back home. Commuting used to be more convenient, but ever since travel became cumbersome, Sleepy started ferrying people back and forth between the two dreamscapes.
This Sleepy, can you describe what it looks like?
Sleepy is a memory zone meme. Looks fierce and has many eyes. But it's actually really well behaved. Gallagher's been taking care of it.
Based on the description, that meme is indisputably death. A nightmare for the family, but for the people who live here...
Death? Not in a dream, surely. Sleepy's just a little aggressive, and sometimes messes up by fetching the wrong guess. But it would never hurt anyone.
I see. Has it brought back any guests recently, say, in the last day or two? We're currently investigating a missing person case that occurred within the beautiful dream.
I see. Then you'll have to speak with Gallagher. But he's currently busy hosting a visitor from the Oak family and specifically asked not to be disturbed. Mr. Yang? The person you're... Is it Miss Robin?
Just as I thought. Considering what happened with Miss Firefly, this doesn't come as a surprise.
If you're looking for Miss Robin, I can lead the way. She told me that she'd be willing to meet with outside guests.
If it's not too much trouble. Also, we're looking for our missing companions. A woman with red hair accompanied by a girl with pink hair. Have you seen them?
Oh, I haven't. But please, rest assured. Dreamflux Reef is a small place, and it's not as bustling as the beautiful dream. But it's safety. How about this? Since it's your first time here in Dreamflux Reef, I'll be your guide and help you find your companions. And then we can all go visit Miss Robin together. She's gone to Mrs. Grace's to visit the children.
All right, then. We'll follow your... Well, we now know the answer to both murder cases that have caused such commotion in Penacony. As for the intentions of the mastermind behind it all, we're... Yes, that's my thinking as well. I'm not entirely certain, but we still have to... Say, you mentioned before that you saw Clocky that only you could see, right? I can't shake off this strange feeling. Am I really still so young at heart? Forget it. It's not important. We'd better just follow Misha.
From here, you can see the most spectacular view of Dreamflux Reef.
A black hole? No. An accretion disk formed from consolidated memoria? Was Dreamflux Reef built on such unstable memoria?
Oh, so Mr. Yang is also versed in memoria dynamics. I was just trying to figure out how to explain this huge hole to everyone. I bet you guys have a lot in common with Miss Kami. Look! There she is!
My calculations are... Who are you all, and why haven't you left yet? This... I'm Kami, a dreamscape surveyor specializing in memoria dynamics, and this is my life's work that I'm researching. See that huge gaping hole? It was just a narrow rift many years ago, but now it's grown into a giant hole. The surrounding Memoria has been flowing towards the other end of the hole at a constant velocity, slowly but surely. But the scary part is, according to my calculations, the flow rate of Memoria has recently changed, and it's faster than ever before. By constantly improving upon Madame Rosalina's Memoria measurement method, I've finally, after 10 system hours, the Flux Reef will cease to exist. Just like the melting of glaciers, everything will crumble and disintegrate.
Please don't worry. This sort of thing has happened many times before. Miss Kami isn't a bad person. She's just a bit lost in her own world.
You don't say. There was something else that...
Oh, do you know her too? Or are you also a fan of Memoria Dynamics?
We're very interested in Madame Rosalina's achievements. Could you tell us a little?
Why, of course! She's an excellent scholar of Memoria Dynamics, and the first person to apply Memoria rate measurement methodology on interstellar travel. Regrettably, due to the presence of the Garden of Recollection, ordinary people don't pay much attention to the nature of Memoria. She departed this world without much fame, leaving only a few thin journals. I came to Penacony to learn more about my idol, and went to great lengths to seek. I felt it.
Does the name Madame Rosalina sound familiar?
Well, this is how it turned out. Ha ha, you're a regular comedian. He thinks he's dead. Although, when I first fell in, I also thought the same.
Dear guest, this is not the afterlife. This is Dreamflux Reef.
That's right. Did you hear that? Repeat after me. Dream?
You're talking to someone invisible. If I'm not dead, what am I? I shouldn't have pushed my luck. Stop asking! You'll alert the monsters. All the dead are right here.
You're not talking about the memory zone meme, are you?
Don't say that name! It's all your fault.
All of you stand still. Let's do it. Fair and square. Fire!
Time to twirl!
Time to turn up the volume.
You must be honored to meet me.
That'll take more than a nap time.
Let's do it.
Time to twirl!
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock!
He passed out. His intent...
I see. But
Unlike in the Sweet Dream, people here don't see Memory Zone memes as dangerous monsters, but we can't just leave.
Looks like a fledgling Charmony dove. But Charmony doves don't live here. So how did this little bird get here? Maybe its parents abandoned it?
it looks weak and frail. Why don't we find something soft and make a nest for it?
This place is too dangerous for a fledgling. Let's take it with us. We can put it on the wooden shelf in front of your window.
Okay. A bird like that must have a beautiful singing voice. But
I'll ask the family head to build a cage for it.
a cage? But then it won't have the freedom to fly.
Let's see. What is it that has captured the attention of the two best interpreters of the Great One? To the point that they've forgotten how to enjoy. Oh, poor little thing. Doesn't look like it's doing well.
I do. But I don't want to lock it up in a cage.
Why?
Even if it's small and not fully feathered. It can't sing. It didn't come into this world just to be locked up in a cage. Birds. They should be flying free in the sky.
That's quite the romantic idea. And what about you, a young scholar? Do you agree with your sister?
I think she's right. But if we leave it out in the wild, it won't survive for more than a few days at best.
Ah, I see. It seems our little scholar is still a bit unsure. Well, let me tell you, as you probably know, Charmony doves can fly through the air. When they fly really high, the friction caused by the flapping of their feathers against the atmosphere creates... We've seen this spectacle so many times that we think it's just something they can naturally do. But that's not the truth. Their radiant display is the result of countless struggles against nature. Their ancestors were too weak to survive on the ground. So, to escape predators, they started seeking new... After countless attempts by many generations, one of them finally figured out how to fly.
So, you mean birds aren't born to fly? They find a way to do it through their determination.
Well, that's an idealistic way of putting it. So, what are your...
I think people believe birds are meant to fly because they've never seen those birds crashing to their death.
That's an interesting perspective. So, have you decided what to do with the bird?
For now, I'll keep it in a cage until it can take care of itself because I want it to live. No matter what.
Well said, kids. It seems each of you has found your own answer. Your insights are truly remarkable. And I hope they come true.
We will take good care of it. Won't we, brother?
Yeah. But, Mr. Gopherwood, there's one thing I don't...
And what might that be?
What if this little Charmony dove never learns to fly in the end? I mean, if there are fledglings in this world that can never fly throughout their lives, should we let them go back to the sky, only to see them crash to the ground and die?
Talking in your sleep, Birdie? Time to wake up. Huh? Need a hand?
I'm still alive?
Yeah. Happy about that?
Where is Robin? Tell me. Now.
I knew that was going to be the first thing you'd ask. Don't worry, your sister is here, safe and sound. She's probably walking around the streets now. If I were you, I'd be more worried about myself. After all, right in front of you is the guy who just stabbed you in the chest with a dagger.
If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't give me the chance to speak. Just tell me your demands, lackey of the Watchmaker.
So, you figured out who I am, huh? No wonder you had the guts to go against the Dream Master and the Four Families. Looks like I made the right choice.
Choice?
You are aware of my plan and see through my act. Time is running out, so let's drop the charades. I'm suggesting we cooperate.
Cooperate? What makes you think I'd cooperate with you?
The fact that the famous Robin has chosen my side. Plus, some clues about a trader and a bright future for Penacony. Any of that catch your interest?
I find it hard to believe a man who's full of deception.
Fine. You don't have to trust me. What you should trust is the sense of justice inside of you.
Show me Robin first.
All right, as you wish.
Huh?
What's your trick this time?
Just kidding. I mean, this lady will lead us to Robin, right?
And the crew, too. There are too many people who you owe an explanation.
That'd be great. Please follow me, Honorable Oak family head. Now, all the actors are on the stage.
This is the monument I mentioned earlier. The names inscribed on it should be familiar.
Rosalina and Tiernan.
When Penacony was known as a frontier prison, it was the Trailblazers who connected it with the stars. They were the heroes who saved Astana, and their names deserve to be immortalized, not just on this small stone tablet, but in the annals of history for all of time. However, today, the planet of festivities is nothing but sweet dreams. That heavy piece of history is all a distant memory. Just like that.
If their names are inscribed here, then that means...
According to Micah, they died long ago.
Rosalina was killed during the War of Independence. She ventured alone into the heart of the star system to investigate the flow of Memoria, but she never returned. Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable. He led the people through countless battles, but he didn't live long enough to witness the arrival of true peace. In the decade following the war, Penacony faced challenges internal and external. To protect Astana, Tiernan took up the way of the Trailblaze and led the Lampmoth family to explore beyond the system, only to be surrounded and wiped out by the Swarm.
Though I had expected as much, the tales of these heroes truly are sorrowful.
True to the title of Trailblazer, they spent their lives venturing into the unknown. But what about this tablet? There are no names carved on it.
When Dreamflux Reef was created, its owner was still alive. However, he insisted on erecting a monument for himself, saying that it will happen someday. Here we meet again. Everyone from the Astral Express.
Robin.
I promised to give the siblings some privacy, so let's talk about our business first. What do you say? That sounds sensible enough. Since you went through the trouble of gathering the family head, the crew, and the Stellaron hunters, I'm guessing you have something important to say, Mr. Gallagher? Oh? Is it that obvious?
The look on your face is practically screaming, I'm the one behind all this.
You're right, Mr. Yang. It is indeed time to come clean. The siblings already know what they need to, and they've made their choice. But you, Nameless, arrived a bit late. So it's only fair that I answer your questions. Before we begin, let me reintroduce myself. I'm the founder of Dreamflux Reef, the deputy of the Watchmaker, and the one who sent out that invitation. As Gallagher, the history fictionologist, I humbly extend my greetings to you all.
History fictionologist? So what, everything you told us was made up?
Well, don't worry. Almost everything I shared was true. Well, except for the part about the family accepting me back.
I double-checked with Micah, and everything he said about the family, the Watchmaker, and Mikhail is true.
Thank you for your understanding. Now let's get down to business. I'm sure you're all wondering why I went through the trouble of setting up this battle for the legacy, inviting different factions and stirring up a ruckus all over Penacony. Well, it all boils down to something very familiar to all of you. The Stellaron.
The Stellaron? But how is that possible? Penacony is a free-flowing interstellar hub. There are no signs of...
You're totally correct. So, care to take a guess at what that means? I wish that were the truth. But if that were the case, I wouldn't have invited. The sweet dream doesn't come out of thin air. If you think of the memory zone as the sea, creating the land of the dreams is like filling that wild ocean with earth to make an island. To achieve this feat, without the help of an emanator of remembrance or enigmata, the only way is to use a Stellaron. And that's not something you can achieve with a simple wish. It requires vast quantities of knowledge, time, and manpower. I'm sure you get what I'm hinting at. In Azdana, the planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster.
The planet of festivities itself is a
It all started a long time ago. Back when the Watchmaker and his crew liberated the frontier prison. They faced countless challenges as they began building Penacony from the ground up. That's when the idea of using the Stellaron came into play. The Stellaron first entered the Azdana system during the war. The Nameless warned everyone against the folly of attempting to tamper with such a power, and most heeded their words. But there are always people in the shadows with ulterior motives. The turning point came after Tiernan's death. With two of the Nameless gone, by the time a representative...
And I suppose the family happened to possess the knowledge to seal...
Not just that. They knew far more about the Stellaron than the average person. They helped Mikhail swiftly quell the civil unrest and played a part in building Penacony under the disguise of the Harmony. Those three eras were known as the Age of Dreaming. The Watchmaker, who had been left in the dark, sent out invitations across the universe, spreading the hype.
Then, how did they...
Remember the island in the ocean metaphor? The truth is, the Stellaron was never truly sealed. It existed in a different form within the dreamscape. Think about this. What would it cost to create and maintain such a lavish dream? It's people's lives. The opulent dream is built upon the decay of spirits, with a toxic elixir called pleasure flowing through the dreamscape. It tempts people to indulge in the dreamscape, and gradually their minds succumb. Confusion, laziness, and cowardice. Sadly, we realized at my wit's end, I had to use the power of the Enigma dormancy. That's its real name. We exploited a loophole,
So,
It's not just that.
So, the legacy is just...
If you want to consider the Stellar...
if that's the case, where...
That's a question for Mr. Wings. The Stellaron is still under the family's control, and as the head of the Oak family, I'm sure he holds all the answers.
It is the Penacony Grand Theater itself.
As I suspected, it's the embodiment of the family. The edifice that first materialized within the Sweet Dream. That's what turned Penacony into its current state.
As for the person who employed its power, it is in fact Mr. Gopherwood, the current Dream Master.
Well, that was easier than I thought. Did you conduct your own investigation?
Correct. When I was trying to track down the person who murdered my sister, apart from you.
Confronting me first turned out to be a smart move on your part.
I didn't have other options. The Dream Master has been elusive, and even the heads of the families can hardly get an audience with him. Moreover, Mr. Gopherwood has been kind to my sister and me. And I didn't want it all to end like that.
What do you mean by that?
To be honest, my brother and I are also victims of the cancer of all worlds. We grew up as orphans, and were adopted by the family when they came to help. Mr. Gopherwood recognized our potential and brought us to Penacony. But I can't just stand by and watch Mr. Gopherwood become an enemy of the Harmony. I won't use my voice to support an evil cause. I won't step on that stage and sing, no matter who the traitor is, or what orders they give me. I won't let the Charmony Festival become an event that destroys Harmony itself. For the paradise in our dreams.
Indeed. For the paradise in our dreams. As the head of the Oak family, I'm responsible for ensuring Penacony's promising future. Robin and I will head into the Sweet Dream and confront the Dream Master. And if it turns out that the family has truly strayed from the Harmony, I'll fight alongside you. We'll put the Charmony Festival on hold and make sure Mr. Gopherwood pays for his blood debt.
The enemies you are about to face aren't like this old dog here, who can barely even bark. Since our interests are aligned, why don't we team up? Maybe, just maybe, we'll have a shot at success.
We have always been following in the footsteps of our nameless predecessors, and there's no reason to stop now.
Yeah, we Nameless won't back down from a challenge. Isn't that right, Miss Trailblazer? Come on, don't crack jokes at such a serious moment.
Rest assured, sitting on the sidelines isn't in our nature. Mr. Sunday, Miss Robin, I'm willing to accompany you on behalf of the Astral Express.
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
Thank you all very much.
The Charmony Festival is about to start, and time is against us.
Everyone, let's gather over his listening, especially senior strategic investment department heads like him. Getting the message across shouldn't be a problem.
Good luck to you, Welt.
Well, you take care too.
Sometimes I feel like you're still alive, old friend. Like you've still got so much to say and do. I've kept my promise, brought the future trailblazers you've waited so long for. I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train, but I remember you. Don't let us down, old man.
What's happening?
Go ahead. His resting place lies in the garden up ahead. The first and last nameless of Penacony. Mikhail Char Legward, the Watchmaker.
Sure enough, the Watchmaker is the third nameless. Even I could guess that one.
The legacy he left behind was a dream bubble. I believe inside that bubble, there's something that holds meaning only for the nameless. After all, when I checked its contents, I found nothing inside. Maybe some Trailblaze runes? Even more mysterious than me.
Well, let's have a look.
Wait, what's going on? Seriously? There's nothing inside. How could a dream bubble be
Just as I suspect, that old man always had this strange belief in the nameless and the Trailblaze. And I never understood where he got that confidence from. Especially since he never managed to get in touch with the Express while he was alive. I could never figure out what was going on in that old man's head. But this empty dream bubble is so typical of him. He was always full of weird fantasies and incomprehensible romanticism. That mischievous old man. Well, I didn't expect him to leave anything concrete behind anyway.
Don't think that's the case, Gallagher. I'm sure Mikhail has left us the most precious thing of all.
Don't start getting all philosophical on me, all right?
Just as Mikhail believes in the nameless of the future, we unconditionally believe in the nameless of the past. How could they leave with regrets for the future when they were ready to dedicate their lives to the land they loved? There must be something contained in this dream bubble. It's just we haven't figured it out yet. You also have faith in the Watchmaker, don't you, Gallagher?
Well, I'm a follower of the Enigmata. My philosophy forbids me to have faith in anything. That's why I understand what faith means in the path of Trailblaze. And I also want to know what he...
Can I borrow your pet? I need to make a trip back to Golden Hour and check something at the Dreamscape safe. It's for Mikhail, and for the future.
Haven't eaten yet. Time's up!
Specimen sighted.
Fighting is meaningless.
Let's begin. Stay.
Move carefully. The truth of life and death, this sanctuary, is but a vision.
You know nothing of the... Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
There's no reasoning with you. Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave. There's your reward. Bring it on. Time's up.
No interest in conflict.
Stand down. Haven't eaten yet.
I'm fine.
Fighting is meaningless.
All you
The truth of life and death, the sanctuary, is but a vision.
There's no reasoning with those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave. Time for some hardship. No.
Specimen sighted.
I've no interest in conflict.
Don't worry, this one's on me. Let's duel. There's your reward.
There, Clara. There's no need to rush to a conclusion. The variable in Belobog's fate is still here. Perhaps she can suggest the best solution.
Okay. I trust your judgment.
We trust your decision.
Both have provided their solutions. Svarog thinks that formatting Pascal, although it may in addition, what is most important?
What should we do with Pascal? I figured you'd say that, but I'd like to know why you went with Mr. Svarog's. I understand that. I think that anyone with emotions should be treated with dignity. Regardless, I'm confident that I can prevent Pascal from stealing and however, I respect your point of view. So, could you please... I said I will stay with Pascal until the end. I can't imagine it. What if I feel... Perhaps it's better... I appreciate you. If you feel... Tell me when you're ready to...
My choice will have a direct...
Already! Arrive! Target?
Accessing. Preparing to back up all core...
Please. Mr. Svarog.
Backup complete.
Waiting! First, instruct. Wait for... Die. And... Pascal. Clara. Thanks. Thank you. Clara. Pascal. Very happy. Finish. Mission.
Let's get out of here.
Do you think she saw him one last time? Grown-ups are complicated, huh? Let's keep heading in this direction until we find him.
Are you from the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Or the Ten Lords Commission? Don't touch me!
That's right. I'm here to heal you.
You're finally here. First, I was being chased by the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Then I ran into the Cloud Knights. Then I thought I heard Banchia's voice, but I ran straight into a monster. What a day. But if Banchia sent you, then where is she? Isn't she with you?
What do you think? Should we tell him the truth?
What? That monster armed to the teeth?
It's true. She had to disguise herself in order to meet you.
How is that possible? Could you take me there? Just to come. This is Bancha? This hideous creature?
Hey! I know you're probably in shock.
She changed out of her original clothes, right? There's no point in searching the body, then. Did she give you any secret boxes or letters?
Search? For what?
You don't know? She left me with nothing! Was she playing me this whole time? A list of the names of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. With that list, I'd be able to blackmail the Disciples into giving me the Elixir of Immortality. Or I could submit the list to the Cloud Knights to avoid banishment from the Xianzhou. That woman promised me countless times. In the end, I finally trusted her. I genuinely thought she'd offer me change. But in the end, she failed at the most important hurdle. Or maybe she failed from the very beginning. She probably lied to you too. Are you the type of people that help someone who tricked you? I don't think so. Sweetheart? That was her wishful thinking. I wasn't interested in the slightest. No way. You thought so—
Heal.
What?
Let me heal you, so I never have to lay eyes on you again!
Huh?
I promised, Bansia.
Ridiculous. That woman tricked all of us. You
Shut your... wouldn't do. I made a promise to Bansia. I healed him. But for the next 30 years, he'll hiccup uncontrollably every day. What? He deserved it. That's the price he paid for my lenience. And it's... Anyway, you know any good hiding places? I'm still on the run. You think I still owe the owner about 600 strails in unpaid food bills? The Xianzhou is still in a mess. I better stay in Starskiff Haven for the time being. I'm sure there'll be fevers and headaches. Bansia asked me if I like treating people. Like I said, it's as easy as eating. This whole incident has made me wish I knew. Thank you. Maybe meet again at the food stalls of Starskiff Haven. Bye!
We're engaging the main Borisin fleet this time. Don't get too excited.
Huh? Sounds like maternity leave knocked the wind out of your sails. Feeling rusty?
Oh, shut it. I think you're just excited because you haven't flown with me for so long. Did you miss me?
Of course I missed you. The galaxy felt smaller without you in my cockpit. Say, Sai, really didn't think you'd come back. Do you really like flying star skiffs that much?
You bet. Sure, it's exhausting, dangerous, low paid. Plus, you only get back to the Luofu a few times a year. But given the choice, I'd always pick this. I guess I already touched the sky.
His mind is mysterious. I've lived for more than 200 years. Forgotten nearly every conversation I've ever had. But I still remember us shooting the breeze that day. It's crystal clear. It was the last time I spoke to Sai. Sai? Hold on, Sai. Sai, open your eyes. Sai.
Thank you. You go. I've had a good life. But please, don't let Jinzi walk the same path. Don't let her become a fighter pilot.
Sai, she's your daughter. You'll be able to tell her yourself, do you hear? The rescue's almost here. Stay with me. Jingni is waiting for you. She lost Guang Yan. She can't afford to lose you too. Wake up! Sai! 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 When I climbed out of the burning carcass of the star skiff, I looked up into a clear sky, pure and seemingly unadorned by the atmosphere that arced far above us. It was the most beautiful sky I had ever seen, but all I could feel was unbearable pain. I sunk to the ground and gazed up helplessly. In my dream, that was the day I died.
Mom, this is the first time I've heard you talk about this. But I'm not a little girl anymore. The road of a fighter pilot is a cruel one. I know that now. But I won't hide from it. I'm not afraid to walk the same road as her. If my sacrifice can bring happiness to the citizens of the Xianzhou, then I'm ready for it.
You are so very similar to Tsai. The more outstanding you became over the years, the more fearful I turned. I've known for a long time you were ready, but I was not. No, the cruelty has never claimed victory. Me, Tsai, your father Guangyan. We were prepared for the worst when we enlisted. But do you know how we won that war? The war that took away Tsai and the lives of hundreds of thousands of fighters.
The Rainbow Arbiter's divine arrow.
Yes. The mighty blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter annihilated all abominations in a single strike. We had to pay with the blood of hundreds of thousands of soldiers just to halt their advance. If crushing our enemies was as easy as breathing for the Rainbow Arbiter, then what purpose did our sacrifices serve? Under the might of an eon, the sacrifices of ordinary creatures are but a joke. We are nothing. We mean nothing.
Mom.
But I never should have allowed my fears to compel me to make decisions for another person. Even if that person is my daughter, I brazenly interfered with your choices. I am sorry. That is my failure as a mother.
Mom, you don't need to apologize. Really, you don't need to.
I'll take you to fill in the paperwork tomorrow. You'll start as ground crew, just like Tsai and I did. I believe that one day, you'll make an outstanding fighter pilot.
Huh? Really? Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I was afraid of you following in my footsteps, and more afraid of you taking after Tsai. But if this is your choice, then I'm willing to support you, even if you live to regret it.
Mom, I have one last request.
Tell me.
I want to fly with you at least once.
I'm afraid I can't. I won't be flying anymore.
But why?
Because I already touched the sky.
Sorry, I don't usually get this emotional.
I'm doing fine, Miss Natasha, just fine.
Dad, I was wondering where he is. Is he...
It was 3 years ago, Nat. No need to be sad.
I'm so sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry. For 10 years, I left you both in the overworld. Mr. Oswell, I'm sorry you had to bear...
Don't be, my dear. It is my honor to look after your parents.
It's not your fault that they sealed off the passage between the surface and the underground. Don't be so harsh.
Oh, Mom. I have so much to say to you. But, there's an urgent matter that needs your help. I apologize. I wish this were a happier reunion. But there are too many suffering with sickness in the underworld. You're the only person I can go to for help.
Oh, there's no need to apologize, my child. I've heard of your deeds down there, and I know you've saved many lives. Your father, he would be proud of you. We have many connections in the medical academy. No matter what you need, be it medicine or data, I should be able to get it for you. Be the doctor you always were, Nat. We have all the time in the world to catch up later.
She's always been there for me. With her help, we'll be able to ease the underworld's medical supply shortage. That's good news for patients who'd lost hope. I really wish I could spend the whole day talking to her about the old days. But sadly, now is not the time. Let's head back to the underworld. We need to spread the good news.
Miss Natasha, one moment, please.
Mr. Oswell? I thought you headed back home with Mom. How come...
I apologize, Miss Natasha. As a matter of fact, there's something I have to tell you in person.
Something that Mom isn't supposed to know?
You haven't changed a bit. Smart and sensitive. The fact of the matter is, in the first 2 years after the passage was closed off, I received many letters from Master Vash.
What? Letters from Vash? Are you certain, Mr. Oswell?
Of course, miss. I recognized his handwriting. You'll see what I mean when you read the letters yourself. Actually, those letters were intended for your eyes only. The delivery address was the underworld, but because of the sealing off of the passageway, the letters were sent back to your old house, to me.
I don't understand. Did you not show them to my parents?
I'm sorry, miss. I opened one of them out of curiosity. Master Vash stressed in the letter that your parents must not know what happened to him. That's why I put the letters in a secure place, waiting to hand them to you when we could meet again. I'm not sure if I did the right thing, Miss Natasha. I just didn't want your parents to feel that their son was so close and yet so far away.
Do you have the letters on you, Mr. Oswell? Let me take a look.
Of course, here. You can tell it's the young master's handwriting.
The cold has revealed to me my arrogance. How can a child who grew up in warmth ever begin to comprehend a cure to bitter cold? Vash didn't give up on his research into blizzard immunity, even after he left the city. I live in abandoned houses under broken roofs and continue my experiments. One step after another, I've made breakthroughs. I'm trembling, not because of the cold, but because I can feel I'm getting closer to the answer I seek. If what's in here is true, then Vash must have built a lab somewhere in the snow plains, and even made progress in his research. But how can that be? There'd be no point in him lying to me in the letters. Still, it's possible he may have gone completely insane before he started writing them. I need to leave the city to recover my brother's research data. Are you willing to come with me?
Leave the city? You are taking too much risk, Miss Natasha.
I know, Mr. Oswell, but I have a hero with me. She saved the underworld. I'm sure she'll protect me, right? Vash, it's been so many years. Are you still alone in the blizzard? Oh, ignore me. I'm just talking to myself. Let's go. It's time to face my past head on. Oh, I know my brother. He's meticulous when it comes to medical experiments. I want to go. No need. Don't you underestimate the...
Are you really his sister? Dr. Vash saved a lot of my soldiers.
Saved your soldiers?
Yes. Take a look at the guards patrolling outside the city. All of them are risking their lives. Aside from the monster-related casualties, we lose men to frostbite every year. But thanks to the medicine the doctor leaves us, my soldiers are able to withstand the cold. They can make camps in the snow plains as footholds for our patrols. If it weren't for the doctor, we would have long since frozen to death.
Medicine. Blizzard immunity.
We don't know. Dr. Vash is elusive. My squad only met him once, and he didn't seem like the talkative type. He leaves the medicine at specific locations, and our patrols go there to collect it. The medicine is extremely potent. A small vial could keep someone warm for a week. Speaking of the doctor, it's been a long time since we last saw him. At least 2 or 3 years. I hope he's alive and well.
So he really did have a breakthrough in the snow plains. Oh, did the medicine have any side effects for you?
Side effects? Not that I know of. If there were a problem, it'd be that we couldn't go back to the city until the effect had worn off.
Because the city would be too hot for us. We'd break a sweat just sitting idle.
Thanks for the information. We're planning to head deeper into the snow plains to find my brother.
Seems like you made up your mind. I'd really like to send some of my men with you, but we can't leave our posts. Here, take this medicine. If what you two told me is true, I'm sure you're more than capable of handling yourselves out there.
Thank you, Captain. We'll take it with us. On the monster's back. Oh, the blizzard immunity. Shall we drink it? It's your call. I'm ready. Can you feel it? It seems like Vash's medicine is working. So warm.
Perhaps you still humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
You won't get away.
It was my first time seeing you in battle. Let's have a look over there.
take home.
Perhaps you still... Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
This big diamond! It's all yours!
You won't get away.
Oh dear.
I have something for you.
Converge and awaken!
You know nothing of the survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Honored to meet me.
Time for an overhaul.
I see through you. What are you looking at? A quick divination together as one.
Perhaps you still... Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Honored to meet me.
Let's do it.
I think something bit me.
Cutting the net. Stand still.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Cutting the net. Good times. Now time to say bye. Boom.
Just having fun.
Good times. Never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Stand still.
Commencing research. Here, try this.
Thanks. You're too good to me. Thanks. You're too good to me.
More business, eh?
Waiting in line for a bullet? There's no reasoning with you. Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their grave.
Specimen sighted.
We're just having fun.
Cutting the net.
Good. The stronger, the better. All of you stand still. Bring it on.
Stand still.
Commencing research.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
May as well kill them all. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
There's no reasoning with you bunch anymore. Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave. Waiting in line for a bullet.
Specimen sighted. Deep breath.
Guessing that wasn't free. Let's do it.
Stand still.
Here, try this.
Leave it to me. Stand down.
The redemption. Retribution.
I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. You won't get away.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Better make a choice. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Who's next?
Time for an overhaul.
I've lost my way. Never forgive.
Let's begin.
For your sins.
To travel far away.
Much obliged.
I think something bit me.
What a headache. You won't get away. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Time for some hardship. Stand down.
Specimens.
I have something for you.
I've lost my way.
Do not be afraid. Heaven's surge. Rise! Let's begin.
Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
Honored to meet me.
Heaven surge.
Stand down.
Commencing research.
Heaven surge.
Leave it to me.
Do not be afraid. Heaven surge.
Stand down.
What are you looking at?
Heaven surge. Rise.
Time to twirl.
Let's begin.
Awaken dormant scale. World cleansing dragon.
Honored to meet me. Specimen sighted.
You know nothing of the way. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Heaven surge.
Time to twirl.
Leave it to me. Stand down.
The strength. Heaven surge. Rise.
Let's begin.
Do not be afraid. Heaven surge.
Leave it to me.
Grace. Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
Commencing research.
I sense a storm. Heaven surge. Rise.
Let's begin. You know nothing of the weight. Be it survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Time to twirl. Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours!
Heaven surge.
Stand down.
What are you looking at? Specimen sighted.
The strength. Heaven surge. Rise. Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
Time to twirl. To travel far. How appropriate. Time to twirl.
Heaven surge.
Leave it to me. Stand down.
I sense a storm. Heaven surge. Rise.
Honored to meet me. Commencing research.
You know nothing of the survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Stay the course. Gale Force.
Specimen set.
Your number is up.
There's no time to lose.
Show no mercy.
Nothing can stop me.
Follow my charge.
Here is thunder. Time. Show no mercy.
Spirit never dies. The wind is rising. Bullets! From the blue! Is that all you got? Let me pay you back. Tenfold! To the clouds!
Show no mercy.
To travel
Thank you, comrade. Fight to win. Is that all you got? Let me pay you back. Tenfold!
Time for the... Show no mercy.
How about we make a little bet? If the Merchant Guild can pay back the money it owes, I'll get down on my knees and apologize to all the people of our room alley. I'll shout it loud and clear. I'm a raving idiot howling into the wind. And then I'll bark like a dog. How does that sound?
Okay. And if...
Oh, that's simple. You apologize to me in front of all the people of our room alley, and you bark like a dog.
I agree.
Deal.
You all heard that, right? I'll be waiting for you. Come on, let's get out of here. Enough! Woof, 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 woof! Woof, woof! Ow!
What a clown show. This arbitration is hereby resolved.
I think something bit me.
To the clouds!
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Deep breath. No matter.
Gale Force!
No matter. Converge and awaken. Human creations.
To the clouds! Bullets! From the blue!
Yin and yang.
Gale Force!
I think something bit me.
Stand down.
Here, try this.
To the clouds!
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Bullets! From the blue!
Gather as one. Human creations.
I'm fine.
Yin and yang.
Gale Force!
I think something bit me.
To the clouds!
Deep breath. No matter. Human creations.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Gather as one.
Stand down.
Gale Force! Bullets! From the blue!
Stay.
Infallible.
To the clouds!
I think something bit me. Here, try this. No matter.
Gale Force!
Stand down. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Converge and awaken! Human creations!
From the boat!
You know nothing of the survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
The eternal breeze will bury you.
I see through you.
Spirit never dies. Gale Force!
Judgment of eternal winter.
Let's begin.
A quick divination.
To the clouds!
Tremble before my power. Freeze to death.
I think something bit me. Deep breath.
Thank you, comrade.
To travel far.
Timely treatment. You know nothing of survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
All things in this human creations.
As easy as that. The wind is rising. Bolt! From the boat!
Let me bestow upon you despair.
Gale Force!
No matter.
I'm fine.
A world devoured by ice.
No matter.
Leave it to me.
Witness the avalanche.
Stay the course. To the clouds!
I see through you. No
I'm
matter.
fine.
Judgment of eternal winter.
Yin and yang. To travel far.
The wind is rising. Bolt! From the boat! Gale Force!
A quick divination. Converge and awaken. Human creations.
You know nothing of the survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Tremble before my power. A world devoured by ice.
I'm fine.
Yin and yang. Specimen sighted. I see through you.
Spirit never dies.
To travel far.
Thank you, comrade. To the clouds! The wind is rising. Bolt! From the boat!
I think something bit me.
The eternal breeze will bury you.
You know nothing of the survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Know that they promise.
All things in this world have human creations. Yin and yang.
Spirit never dies.
Travel far. Reciprocity. Excellent. Together as one.
The wind is rising. Bullets! From the boat!
Let's begin. You know nothing of the what survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Specimen sighted. Here, try this.
I can take it.
Leave it to me.
Stay the course.
Commencing research. Deep breath.
Thank you, comrade.
To travel far.
Time to retreat.
I think something bit me.
The wind is rising. Bullets! From the boat!
Time for some hardship.
Specimen sighted. Here, try this.
You know nothing of the weight behind this path. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Spirit never dies.
Fine.
Deep breath.
Thank you, comrade.
To travel far.
Thank you, comrade. I can take it.
Here, try this.
You know nothing of the weight. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
To travel far.
Time to retreatment. Stand down.
Brother, sister. Human creations.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up!
Specimen sighted. I see through you. Together as one.
you.
Turn it up! Commencing research. A quick divination. Yin and yang.
Waiting in line for a bullet. All you stand still.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock! To travel far... Reciprocity. Excellent. Converge and awaken.
Prayers won't help you.
Waiting in line for a bullet.
Songs for you. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it. Or rock with it.
I see through you.
I lost my way.
Infallible.
Tremble before my power.
All things in this world. Human creations.
Turn it up. Keep up. You can fight it. Or rock with it.
Commencing research. Together as one.
You are doomed to fail.
All you stand still.
Pretty good crowd today.
Specimen sighted. I see through you. I think something bit me.
Freeze to death.
Yin and yang.
This song's for you. Turn it up.
Commencing research.
That's
I
it.
think something bit me. Travel far away. Reciprocity.
World devoured by ice.
Excellent. Formation. All things in this human creations.
Feel the fruit. Witness the avalanche.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up. You can fight it or rock with it.
Specimen sighted. Converge and awaken. Stop right there. Now or never.
Tremble before my power. Freeze to death.
Yin and yang. Here, try this. Together as one.
This will be your very crowned.
Yin and yang.
The eternal breeze will bury you. Judgment of eternal winter.
Travel far away.
You are doomed to fail. A world devoured by ice.
Back off. Now or never.
Feel the freeze. Witness the avalanche.
I think something bit me.
Judgment of eternal winter.
To travel far away.
Ready to lose yourself? Excellent. You can fight it or rock with it. This song's for you. Keep up.
Specimen sighted. Deeper. Reciprocity.
Ready to crowd today. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it. Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up.
A quick divination. Converge and awaken.
This song's for you.
through you.
Wait in line for a bullet.
Bad luck. Specimen sighted. Together as one.
Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it!
All things in this world have their laws. Human creations. Commencing research.
Time for the main event.
Turn it up. A quick divination.
Oh, stand still.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up!